While funeral arrangements have not been announced just yet, there will be ceremonies held in his memory in both Kansas and in Washington. Dave?
Joining us now to discuss the life and legacy of Bob Dole is former Chief of Staff Sheila Burke, who joins us from the nation's capital. Sheila, good morning to you and condolences. Legislative achievements aside, and there are many mentioned there, Social Security and the Americans with Disability Act. Tell us about the man that you will miss, that you got to know so well.
Thank you so much, and thank you for that wonderful collection of clips of many elements of Senator Dole. I had the great honor of working for the senator for almost 20 years and found him to be a man of extraordinary decency, quite funny. He's known for his humor, but as an individual, always looking for an opportunity to compromise, always looking for an opportunity to build bridges with others. Had strong convictions. There's no question, no one could have questioned his conservative credentials, but was somebody who essentially sought to find an answer to problems. And those you mentioned, Social Security, the American with Disabilities Act, the food stamp program that he partnered with George McGovern to create his great concern about nutrition in this country, are really all signs of the man that he was and his background. He knew what it was like to be brought up under different circumstances and sought to make it easier for others.
Let's go back to the very beginning. World War II, we mentioned there in the piece, lost his ability to use his right hand. And you think of politics, what is more important in politics than the ability to go up and shake someone's hand? How is someone so successful for a lifetime of politics without being able to shake a single hand?
You know, it's an amazing thing. He always held a pencil or a pen in his right hand so that people did not instinctively reach out. He would shake with his left hand, and those of us who knew him and those who came in contact with were aware of that fact. He was remarkable in his ability to function and to be as personable as you could possibly imagine. I mean, years later, he would go back to Kansas and recognize someone he'd not seen in 30 or 40 years and ask about their families. They would be stunned. Well, Senator, I'm not sure you remember me. He inevitably remembered them, remembered their families, and remembered to ask about them.
Yeah, and I'll remember him forever saying goodbye to former President Bush with that left hand, a moment that's burned into a lot of our memories. You mentioned the humor. Al Franken, the former senator and comedian, one of many Democrats to have a nice tribute about him on Twitter, said he was the funniest former senator. Again, that's a former SNL comedian. I remember that humor coming out after he lost in '96. Was it something that he kept hidden from the public until the end, or did you see it forever? And how did those three losses haunt him, or did they define him? Did he learn a lot? Was he humbled by them?
First of all of us who knew him were sorry that his humor was not more evident in the '96 campaign. That it really only came up in the after effect, and his appearance on the Tonight Show and a variety of other means. He was funny. People in the Senate knew he was funny. People at home knew he was funny. But on the campaign trail, we saw that very little. But the three defeats, I think, did not, in fact, defeat him. He came back from each of them stronger, came back from each of them having learned something in terms of the messaging, in terms of reaching out to folks, reaching across the aisle. And it never prevented him, when he came back, from, again, looking for opportunities to partner with Pat Moynihan on saving Social Security or with Ted Kennedy on the Disabilities Act. It never prevented him from moving forward and for looking for opportunities to essentially do the right thing.
I'm glad you remember it the same way. I remember thinking that guy could have easily won had he showed that sense of humor, but it really, he learned a lot. We remember that famous ad campaign where he said, "I just can't win," showed his humility. Hopefully his ability to compromise is something current senators can learn from. Sheila Burke, really appreciate you being here. Bob Dole's former Chief of Staff. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right.